Back in the early 1960s, Ford engineers had a simple but powerful vision: to build a car that young Americans could afford, personalize, and enjoy driving. The result: the original 1964 Mustang, a sporty, stylish coupe that changed the face of American car culture forever. It wasn't just about speed, it was about freedom, attitude, and connection to the road. Decades later, that same spirit lives on. But now, it's evolved into something even more extreme. The Mustang GTD was born from a challenge to create a street-legal car that could rival the performance of GT3 race cars. Developed alongside Ford's GT3 racing program, the GTD takes everything they learned from the track and pours it into a wild. It's not a trim level. It's not a package. It's a different beast entirely. The standard Mustang GT or EcoBoost rides on a steel aluminum monocoque. It's solid, responsive, and built for spirited daily driving. But the GTD, that's a different animal. Ford completely re-engineered the chassis. The transmission is mounted in the back for nearly 50/50 weight distribution. Carbon fiber replaces body panels, a rigid subframe stiffens the rear, and active aero elements, including a movable rear wing, help keep it glued to the road at speed. The Mustang GT gets McPherson struts up front and a multi-link rear, with optional Magneride for better control. Great for the street, but GTD steps into racing territory. Double wishbone suspension up front, pushrod suspension in the rear, and Multimatic's DSSV dampers, the same tech used in Le Mans. It even has active ride height adjustment in track mode. The result: handling that's sharp, planted, and incredibly stable through corners. The GT's naturally aspirated 5.0-liter V8 makes around 500 horsepower, good for 0 to 60 in about 4 seconds. But the GTD, a 5.2-liter supercharged V8, targeting 800 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3 seconds flat, and it stays fast through corners, thanks to huge downforce and racing-grade grip. The GTD doesn't just win on straight-line speed. It's built to dominate lap times. So what's the difference between the two? The standard Mustang is a muscle car, fun, powerful, and built for everyday thrills. But the Mustang GTD, that's not muscle anymore. That's motorsport. It's Ford's way of saying, we can build a car that eats racetracks for breakfast, and you can still drive it home.